it does speak. He jests at scars that never felt a wound. It's soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliette is the sun. Arise, fair sun, kill the envious moon, who's already sitting pale with grief. That thou her maid is art far more fair than she, but not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off, it is my lady, oh it is my love, oh that she knew she were. She speaks it, says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discourse. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. To the fairest stars in all the heaven have some business to entreat her eyes, to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the land, her eyes in heaven would, though the airy region streamed so bright, that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon that hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, and I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being over my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven. Into the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him. When he bestrides the lazy-pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse their name. Or, if thou wilt not be, but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not called Romeo, retain that dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word, call me but love, and I will be baptized. Henceforth I will never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus discreet in night so stumblest on my counsels?
My name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is hateful, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written it, I would tear it away.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou now Romeo and Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings that I overapproach these walls, for some wounds cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 their swords. Look thou but sweet, I have weakness for enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have been cloaked to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life is better ended by their hate than death prolonged longing for thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire, who lent me counsel around rented minds. I am no pilot yet, wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would venture for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else wouldn't raven blush paint my cheek. For that which thou hast ready to speak tonight, fain I would dwell on form, fain deny. What I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false, as lovers' perjuries. Then say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. So thou wilt rule, what else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore thou mayest think my hazy light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess. But that thou or sorry, you'll have to edit this out. I'm sorry.
I will try.
Random burst of laughter there. It's not that hard to edit out, I don't think. I should have been more strange. But that thou overheardest thereof were my true love's passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yearling to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips of the silver of all these fruit treetops.
O Sven, not by the moon, the inconsistent moon that monthly changes in her cycle orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my adultery, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear, although I join thee. I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning which doth cease to be. Ere one can say, it lightens, sweet good night, is but of love, from his waking breath, may prove a beauty's flower with next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest, come to my heart as that is in my rest.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Look, the exchange of thy most faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I will give it to thee again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and to give it to thee again. And yet I wish for but the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Madam!
I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, goodness. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed night, I am afeard being and night. All of this is but a dream, too flattering and sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where in what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot are laid, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam?
I come anon. But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam!
By and by I come. To cease thy suit and leave me to my grief, tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse. To want thy right love goes towards love, as schoolboys from their books, but love from loves towards school with heavy looks.
Hist, Romeo, hist! Oh, for a falconer's voice to lure this castle gentle back again. Bondage is coarse, and may not speak aloud, else I would tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine, with repetition of my Romeo's name.
It is my soul that calls upon my name, how silver sweet sound lover's tongue by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My dear,
at what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
at the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it,
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
and I'll still stay, to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton bird, who lets it hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty.
I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing, good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, but I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep down upon mine eyes, sleep in thy peace in thy breasts. When I still sleep in peace, so sleep to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly father's cell, to help him, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.